Just test it quickly, see if it's working. Just push everything back in. Are we all ready to go? Hopefully. Hello everybody, welcome to European Formula Racing season number 6, round number 20, and we are at Austin, USA. 3 races to go before the season's finished. We've got USA today, Mexico next week, and the week after that will be Brazil, and we will be done for season number 6. Then we'll be off to the shorter season as we normally do. That's when we'll be adding in Portugal and China. We'll be racing in the shorter season. Supposed to have had 11, but we've got 10, so I don't know what's going on with someone not turned up or has pulled out. I don't know if anyone's got quality van. I'll have a look and see who's not here. Active. Is it? One active's here. Schumacher is here as well, isn't he? Yeah, he's here. Nines is here, isn't he? Yeah, so who's not here then? BQ? No, he's here. Let's have a look at Ali in the Red Bull, he's here. Iron. Yeah, he's here. Did I miscount then earlier? Vaccine cards active here. Flavors here. Fearless. Oh. Big sure. Well, it must have been 10 then I must count. Must not count. Oh, Schumacher back in. Oh, we have got 11. So, yeah, I'll just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have got 11. So, I don't know what the hell I was smoking. Obviously, not whatever it's not strong enough. Right. First car on track is BQ. It's nice to see him back as well. He hasn't raced for a little while. So we'll get to watch him crash. Nah, joking. We'll see, because they say it's this game is one of those ones where if you don't race for a bit, you get kind of go in there like blindfolded sort of thing. Well, let's quickly look at the standings though, because I think Ali has won the championship without Steph being here. Well, he's 33 points clear, so near enough is in the bag. If he gets a win today, he can clinch it. Shredder has joined the session. I don't know if he is in the server. I don't think he is. BQ will start first hot lap. On the final 2 corners, and then he'll be there. So yeah, as we said about the Drivers' Championship, Constructors is wrapped up. Red Bull have already won that, so that is all done. Ferrari and Aston are fighting for second, and that is a 28 points separating those 2 teams. So that will go down to at least the final 2 races. Unless Ferrari basically go 1 and 2 or something stupid and Aston don't score any points at all, which means they will have to finish this race. But I can't see that. I can't see Schumacher and Flavor both crashing out. I can see Max and Iron crashing both out though, so I'm not too sure what time we're looking for around here. So this will be a little bit of an insight. Ali just needs a decent result and he will clinch the championship nearly today. Hopefully, no offence to him, but he doesn't. But it's a shame Steph's not here. I think Steph is pretty much just going to hand Ali the championship. Which means Ali will be in gold next season with CVT, his older buddy over there, the Czech Republic guys. With Fiarte and Vargo. We've not had a weather forecast, so I don't know if it's raining or if it's dry. It's currently saying it's overcast for the qualifying. We've seen that it's only 18 minutes long, which is now down to 14 minutes. First lap and post lap time of DQ will set a 35.642. Next car across the line will be a Ferrari if it's on a lap, and if it's not Air Max, and it isn't Air Max, it's the other one, so it's Air Max. Fearless then, final 2 corners, but is invalidated. Aston AlphaTauri Harry has spun at the fast right hand, so it'll be Callum Alpine. Was one of the championship favourites before the start of the season, and he's just not having a good season at all. It's one of those ones that people have problems with this game. There's a few of them. Callum 35.639 has pole position at the moment, by 3,000 a second. Then Active goes fastest with a 34.401. Ali goes second with a 34.966. It's looking like a low 34 will be pole. Amax will be one of the ones to watch here because he is in form. Iron goes to 5th with a 43.8. Right, let's go on board there, Maxim. That's supposed to be low hitting. No, he turned in a little bit too early there. You see him readjust. And even that lap, hot lap, sorry, so Schumacher just going to turn 1 and turn 2 for the S's. I wanted it to rain just to see him go through the S's in the wet, because it's kind of quite good down here to see them in the S's around here. As most of you know, that Harry normally does comms with me, but he's racing. I'm not going to get used to it because it's looking like there's only going to be 1 tier next season. Just down to what day they do the races. Right then, Max across the line in P6 moment goes to P3, 135.434. Schumacher now in sector 2, into sector 3. Looking like a decent time right now. I wonder if that corner is a bit faster going on the inside or the outside this year. It used to be the inside. I wonder if it's actually different, actually racing line anymore. Right, Schumacher, let's see what you can do. You're going to be at 34. No, you're not. You're going to be at 35 to P3. Outlaps now for Fearless and Iron are both on outlaps. Fearless is the car in front of me for Mayo, and the Mercedes of Iron is in behind him. Ferrari of Iron is on the outlap, I believe. Iron on outlap? Iron's out max anyway, but yeah. Harry's on the outlap as well. Well, there's a lot of fighting from Fearless again through the first sector through the S's. That isn't a good sign. And normally, if you fight the car that much through the S's, it normally tends to be not a great sector. You can't fight it through the S's if you're fighting with the car. It normally means that you're not set up completely right. We'll see how we get to this sector now. Schumacher did the first the first two sectors in 1 minute 3. And this is going to be in 1 minute 4. Yeah, so let's say a second slower. If you look at that by that's just that, it'll be a 36 right now for Fearless. But it could be because he's on a pad though. Schumacher's on a wheel. So we'll see that by that as well actually. We'll see that third sector because of that way to the final corner, that 2 corners. Probably is going to be a 36 though. Looking at that. Oh, was a 37? No, 35.7. A bit of time back in the final sector. Right, what's Harry doing? Harry and Iron. Iron went to second with a 34.481. Harry's invalidated. BQ's just started another lap. Callum's also just started another lap. Ali, where are you? You're going through into the second sector. Purple first sector as well for Ali. Funny feeling by the time we get around this DRS straight and then the next turn, you're going to see him about 5 or 6 tenths up here. Or 3 or 4 tenths up probably actually, you're going to get a couple of tenths in the final part. We'll see though because he's gone purple first. 4 tenths up. Gains about a tenth for the final part. He'll get up the pole. Provisional pole. Still 7 minutes to go. Yeah, Ali takes it a lot more like I do. So this is what I'm saying. I think the inside's still the faster route. Real life is the outside is the faster route, but this is not representation. This is pole, isn't it? No, it's not. He's not. He's 8 100s off it. He stays in third. Right, what's Callum doing? 1 100 up. He's in, 1 10th up, sorry. He's at the moment, he's in 6th position. He might just stay there, you know. He's 2 tenths behind. Oh, he does jump up. He's gained a lot in those final 2 corners. Goes to 5th because BQ's just gone to 4th. 134.9 for BQ. 134.987 for Callum. It's under 4 100 slower. Aston Martin or Schumacher, are you up in your time or you're in your outlap? You're in your outlap, you're just starting your hot lap? That's a point surprise. He hasn't turned the DRS up before he gets that final corner. He'd be faster if he turned it up just before he started that lap. It normally takes, when you turn your ERS on, it normally takes about 3 or 4 seconds before it fully activates. So if you turn it up on that final corner, coming out that final corner, you don't actually get it for that first part that's coming out of this final corner. Right, active. Do you improve? He does improve. 134, 147, provisional pole, and that is still 5 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go, yeah, 6. Ali's on in lap. Max not on lap, it's Iron. I think Max, yeah, Max on in lap. I'll start this whole lap, even though it says he's on the whole lap. Okay, it's broken. Ali's on in lap as we've seen, run out of fuel as well. Active and Callum are both set laps. BQ set a lap already. Schumacher's just died, so we know he's in second sector, 1/10 up. He needs to find 3/10 to jump anybody, and that'll be up to 4th. He'll need to find. Well, he needs to find a second to catch Active. Schumacher final corner. You're going to be more than 1/10 up or not, because you need to be about 4 or 5. That's more like it. 34.360 P2 for Schumacher. Right, MX is on the lap and Iron is just at a starter lap. Alpine of Active is on in lap, I believe. I believe he's on. I'll check he is. Yeah, it looks like he is. So we're going to go on board, Flave's on that lap. So Iron or MX. MX is further down the road. No, he's backed out, I think. Yep. So Iron. All on for you now, mate. The only person in this lobby that's not actually Xbox is the only person. He's PC. Is the gold tier you see more Xbox, more PlayStation and PC players. And I would expect to see from Iron at least, what, half a second at least off that, maybe more. I mean, he's not normally that far off of the grid, they're saying that. I mean, the midfield pack is so tightly bunched. Yeah, it's more like if I'm now 6/10 up. But saying that, I mean, Air Max, that isn't a great time from Air Max. You would expect to be in the 34s. You know, I expect Iron to be in the 34s, and I think Air Max is a little bit faster than Iron. And this is going to be a 34, isn't it? Oh no, it's just outside. 35 to P7 for Iron, which is in front of his teammate. Row number 4 is locked out with the Ferraris. 7-8. I mean, they're fighting with Aston Martin, the constructors. I mean, yeah, they got a 20+ point lead, but they really need to have one further up the grid than where they are now. They run the final few corners. They want to be in the 35 as well. Yeah, I thought too slow. Yeah, it's going to 38 in it. 37 one. Oh, that's 37 one. Yeah, I'm thinking. And he's gone fastest again in the first sector. He keeps improving that first sector. Is this going to be the last shot for all of them now, though? Iron and Flavor probably are done in qualifying. That means everybody else on track is on that lap. And the Ferrari are there, Max is the sub, he's like Iron's in the pits. Yeah, just like it is. So is Callum going to be leading it, then V8 Irons, then Active. Oh, there's Navatari though as well, I think that's Harry. Harry's still yet post a lap time, you know. And the Alpine needs to be careful here. He's just blocked Ali. That is probably going to be a ban coming to that Alpine, and that Alpine was probably active. Well, it was active. He could be in trouble, you know. Ali goes second with a 34.160, but he definitely lost about a tenth or two behind that car. That was probably pole there for Ali, and active has just blocked pretty much his main rival in this race. He's probably going to pay the price for that. You're saying that was next week, Mexico. Probably not a bad track to have a quality ban at, because that's such a long straight to start. You don't. That's a one track you don't want pole at. Probably the worst track to have pole at. So time the pit lane. Oh no, Flavor's gone straight on at turn 1. So yes, Mercedes of their V8 irons has crashed, going into sector, well, coming through sector 3. Right, can I do job anyone? Nope. You stay where you are. How do you finally put a lap in? He's got a lap together. We're 33, 34, 395, P4 for Harry. Yeah, as we said, is invalidated and he crashed, so that has not improved. BQ's done as well. Ali is boxing, so he's done. That leaves Fearless as the final car, one of the final cars to cross the line with active. And Schumacher. Max also, I think Max is there as well. Fearless improves to 6th with a 1:34.7. Active's in the pit lane, he's not going to go again. And Air Max and Schumacher. Air Max in 10th at the moment. Disappointing qualifying so far for him. Can he make it the last second of the game to do anything? Not really. 35.132. And Schumacher's gone as well, so that is qualifying done. Active's on pole, but he did block out Ali's hot lap, so that could be controversial for next week. Ali is second, third is Schumacher, 4 is Harry, 5 is Iron, 6 is Fearless, 7 is BQ, 8 is Callum, 9 is Air Max, 10 is Iron, and 11 is Flavor. We'll have a 5-minute break now till we do quality, but I will give the standings be in that break. We'll get the classified results in the qualifying. Right. So you go active on pole with a 34.147. Ali second, third is Schumacher, 4 is Harry, 5 is Iron, 6 is Fearless, 7 is BQ, 8 is Callum, 9 is Air Max, 10 is Iron, and 11 is Flavor. We are done from qualifying. I'll get the standings up in a second. Right, we go in 3 minutes. And I've been told by 2 drivers now they've got default setups on, so this is interesting. I mean, it's not the worst game for setups from the game, but it's probably not the fastest. But yeah, we'll see. Then we'll go for the standings. As I said earlier, Red Bull have the championship wrapped up, so that is done. 625 points they have. Second is Ferrari with 406. Aston Martin third with 378. Fourth is Alpine with 236. Fifth is Williams with 224. Alfa Romeo in sixth with 211. Seventh is Haas with 115. McLaren in eighth with 112. 9th is Mercedes with 72, and 10th is AlphaTauri with 60. Drivers' Championships, Ali leads it with 314. Steph in second with 281, isn't here. Third is Air Max with 254. Had his worst qualifying today, so it'll be very interesting to see if he can come through the field. Fourth is Schumacher with 230. Fifth is Fletch with 169. Sixth is Imperium with 152. Seventh is Flavor with 148. Eighth is Iron with 146. Ninth is Active with 118. Callum in 10th with 118. So both Alpines with 118 points. 11th is Fearless with 113. Swayster in 12th with 94. Thor in 13th with 47. 14th is Obi with 41. Stoff in 15th with 32. Franz in 16th with 31. And White Walker in 17th with 30. There's a lot of people actually here with teammates right next to each other, because you've got the Alpines together, the Alfa Romeos together, the Red Bulls are together. Interesting. Strategy around here is more than likely a medium hard or hard medium. I can't see it being any different around here. There is a soft runner though, of flavour maybe, I don't know. It might be, I don't know. I mean, most tracks this game is all hard medium, because the softs are pretty much just non-existent really. We'll see once we do the formation lap though. Well then, let's have a look then. So it looks like Flavour did start on the soft tyres, by looking things. You never know, if safety car comes out, it could be the right play. If the safety car comes out early, it might even be a medium. Wait a minute. There is a formation. This is formation lap, isn't it? It should be. I was going to say, if it's not a formation lap and this is the start of the race, I say it's nice and clean, and P1 and P2 are just taken off. But it is formation lap, it's still more warming the tyres up. "28 laps, so I would say probably the strat is 16 on hards and 12 maybe on medium, so it'll make somewhat similar to that area. We normally see the tyre strats by now, so I haven't seen it yet. But that's what I would say roughly it would be if it's medium hard. More hard medium. 2 hard runners though, Schumacher and Iron, 1 soft runner in flavour, and everyone else is on mediums. P1 and 2 both on mediums, so that'll be an interesting fight, especially what's done already come down in qualifying. The thing is, Active was one of the favourites for the championship, but just has been so inconsistent, same as Callum. I mean, Max the same, they're all major favourites for the championship, so Schumacher, but they missed races. Fletch was the other one, but again, he was only a reserve, so that's why he's only mid for the table. One of a very select few tracks where the start-finish line is not the same. The start line is here, and the finish line is on the final corner, on the exit. Alright, we're going to have to go back to about 3rd or 4th place to look at what we actually see in the whole grid and see lights. 5 lights and round number 20 from USA for Silver Tier in EFR is underway. Poor start from NASA, already seen that already, it's just been done by Ferrari. And Active has let Ali from the inside, is Ali going to hold it? No, he's not, and Active will hold on to it, and Active will move back into P1. Ali will move down to 2nd, and there's also a lot of stuff going back here. Schumacher going side by side with the Mercedes. Mercedes is on the inside as well. Now what the AlphaTauri has got on the outside. Around it, and Haas is in a wall, and AlphaTauri's in a wall, and that's Harry in a wall. And that should be a safety car. Anybody want to shout at Harry and see what's the cons? And well, and there goes Fearless. There goes the Ferrari of Max and BQ are both taken Fearless off track. 2 seconds, let's go and see if we want to get Harry. And if Harry wants to join us. Five for P1. Active and Ali. And Active's going to hold on to that, he's got the inside line. Ali's going to stay on the outside, but Active's going to have the inside for the next corner. And we'll hold on to it.
I think the best thing we talk about is not that incident. So
don't worry, because there goes our race, there goes our championship leader, and probably our championship winner. Ali's gone. And he's going to have to wait for everybody. He's got to try and turn around without causing anything. And that is Ali down to 8th position. He had a great overtake before that.
Yeah, I know, I was buzzing. I kind of got a bit too happy. I just forgot about traction.
He was on default setup, mind you, but yeah. So Irons locked him up, and then he slammed his brakes on before it, and then that go wide, and then you flipped him inside, which was nice, and then he binned it, and then Irons has binned it as well. So Schumacher up to 2nd now, and there goes Active. Schumacher's the race lead. The race leader's in the wall. Has he actually hit the wall or not?
He did almost put me in a wall earlier, so Schumacher. But oh well.
We went for 3 corners. Well, there goes Irons. Oh, nice 360, and he carries on going.
Everyone's going.
Yeah. He spins it, does a nice 360, and then just carries on driving.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy. There's no traction on this track, right?
Yeah, so you wait till next season when they're probably going to have to merge the tiers together. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's going to probably have to happen, because both tiers are only having an average of 10 drivers full-time driving, or less, and not a lot of them. Like, you take the reserves out of here, and that is 1, 2, 3. 3, I think, out of here, and that's 8. That means we've got 8 full-time drivers in here. And last week, Gold had 7 full-time drivers. Fast lap for Air Max, also a time penalty for Fearless was in there as well. And Irons has gone again on the fast right-hander. Well, he's got a setup
Yeah,
on that
it's-
works, doesn't he?
Yeah, one thing I found out in qualifying is that there's no grip for me at all. And I was in a party with Callum and Subset, and they said the same thing.
Yeah, subs
So-
is in for new wings. We did it all. Well, so far the ones that are leading this race are the ones on default setup.
Yeah, they're more stable. It's just they're not as fast.
The front two are both on default.
Yeah.
That's got me thinking now about setups. And Irons has gone, Annie's Ed, and that could be a safety
That
car.
should be a safety car.
Well,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be.
That's
It's a virtual, but why? It shouldn't even be that. No one's there. The only one that might meet it is active.
I'd argue mine was a bit bigger than that. So
I think I'm amazed yours wasn't because
I'm
yours
amazed mine wasn't.
because of where it was. Because you were in what, third when you did it, so there's like 8 cars behind you. So
Yeah. I'm still gutted about that. I know it's only been 2 laps afterward, but I made a class move and then, yeah. Did you get that on stream? I want to look at that back.
I have it on
Without
screen.
the crash.
I was on
Right,
Bobby.
cool. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, we got it properly.
Alright.
We say we got that properly. We got the active lock in, Ali's hot lap properly as well. So far, I've been on board with 3 people and they've all crashed. So
Who
let's
you on
go.
board with now?
Fearless.
Let's say.
Who's chasing? I'm watching the fight in front because you got BQ and Air Max in front fighting. But so far, we've seen Air Max spin, we've seen Fearless go, we've seen Ali, Callum, Active, Iron, you go. I think the only people that haven't gone are literally Schumacher, BQ, and Fearless and
Fearless
Flavour
dropped
and Bryford.
Yeah, stop going on board with people.
How did he get? Where was it?
Drive through,
yeah.
speeding on thing.
Virtual safety
That's
car,
safety
yeah.
car.
Well, let's go on board
You
with
going
the
on board
fight.
with people, it's not helping.
Right, let's go on board with someone that hasn't already crashed then. Let's go on board with BQ.
Nah, you can't
Yeah.
do that to BQ.
The other commentator. Well, he doesn't do commentating anymore, so we've got to jinx him. It's like he hasn't raced all year, so...
Yeah. If he finishes on the podium, then I'm on the podium in spirit, because I'm pretty sure every single time he's been on the podium, I've also been on the podium, and every time I've been on the podium, he's also been on the podium. So I'll have to be there in spirit.
He was there, so I mean, he was X2 last season. I mean, silver last season, one and you were gold, so... It would have been this season he would have been on gold, I think.
Yeah. I missed last game. I was actually competent, which was... I had a good run of races last game. I think I had like back-to-back podiums at the start of last season. And
Well,
then
and that's the funny thing about it, I'm the other way around. Right, so
Yeah.
Fearless is doing his drive-through now. Schumacher's picked up time penalty, but yeah, I think I picked up 6 podiums in a row now.
oh no. To be
I'm-
fair, the best race I've probably done this year on this game was probably the race I did yesterday. Last in full wet conditions.
well, the thing is for me, I'm having better performances in a higher tier than what I race in. As well.
Oh, that happened with me in ARL. I'm ARL tier 2, and in tier 1 I got P8. So
Well, the thing is, when you reserve, I suppose you don't really care, do you? Well, you do care, but you don't care, like, you're not
No,
fighting
yeah, it's less
anyone, you race
pressure.
for yourself, don't you? You don't race
Yeah.
for nothing else.
Less
Right then,
pressure.
sitting duck for MX, he should be overtaken here. He's running a lot higher wings, obviously, than what BQ is, and BQ is going to slip inside, and he should have that on braking. He'll be on the inside as well, so he should.
Be a
If
good move there.
he can keep his car there, he'll have the inside for the next corner after this as well, but he's backed up before
Yeah, that's a
that.
good move.
You always want to be on the left-hand side because it's all down to this corner here that they're on now. Really. So if you're
Yeah.
on the left-hand side, you'll be on the outside for the next corner, but you'll be on the inside for that real corner that really is it needs to be on the inside for.
BQ, for a guy who hasn't been racing for
Well, we say
However
we,
long.
we don't know how long
Doing
he
a
hasn't
very
raced.
good
Yeah,
job.
but he hasn't raced in EFR. We don't know if he's been
Here
playing the
for a
game or
while.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, with Silver, they run a lot more assists as well. So if you run,
Yeah, that's another thing. as well.
if you don't run assists and stuff, then you'll be a bit faster than they are anyway. And he finished second last season in Silver overall. I think it was second. I think he might have won it actually. The PK
No, Dark, I think, won it.
we can actually look, can't we? Because we got the history thing somewhere. Hall of Fame. Last season Silver champion was Dark, yes, and Stefan Dark for driving constructors. So Speaky must have been second or something like that.
Kevin
Oh
records
no.
thing there.
No. It was 2 seasons ago actually. It was season number 4 that BQ won Silver. It was Dylan Gold 2
fair
seasons
play
ago.
to him.
Yeah. Well, the same season that Franz was in Silver.
There should be stats there, like most crashes in a season. That'd be one I could probably win.
Oh, you mean like the stats that I do for XRL? Let me go and grab you something so you can actually see what I mean. But there's a fight for P1 though, BQ and Schumacher. Schumacher's on the inside though, so Schumacher will have more grip, but he's on the sort of compound tyre.
DQ, absolutely flying. I think Gills, DQ Gills, DQ Gills, probably Gillingham.
I just will say it could be Gills, it could be Giles. And he couldn't have
And
that.
he takes the lead, but he has got a 3-second time penalty. Yellow
But-
flag set for 3.
yeah, but you've
it's
also-
an Alpine. It's Callum who's gone off at the flat right.
Yeah, fast right hander. But the thing is as well, you've got to remember though, Schumacher is on the hard compound, not the mediums.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, what I'll just send you in a DM is what I do for thingy. For another league I racing. Well, it's
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like most DNS would be. I should top that one, I think.
You think? We've done like what? 19 races in gold. Okay, we haven't done all of them races, so we'll say like 13 or 14 of them. I think you crashed in
I also
99%
haven't
of them.
races.
Schumacher on the outside for this corner, but the problem is, yes, you're on the outside, but you need to be on the inside for the next corner. That's why there's no traction on that car, on that curb, and there's a Ferrari there. Hello. And that's
MX.
taking advantage of that slide, yeah. And there you go, MX moves up, but this is the inside corner you want to be on, and it's not going to have the traction, though, I don't think. Is he? He is just.
So you might have to go try and hold it.
He's got it. The problem is it's helping BQ get clear now of nearly a second. Not quite yet, though, so DRS will still be there, just. So the Ferrari, the Aston should still get that. He doesn't get it. Where's the activation zone then for the DRS then?
The activation zone is at the exit of the fast right-hander before the penultimate corner.
Oh, Schumacher was within. Yeah, Schumacher
Callum's
was
now going through.
yeah, Schumacher was actually still within a second, but he didn't get it. Interesting. Flavour in the pits on those softs. Yeah, we didn't think they'd go very long, but it might be a soft hard though. Could be.
I mean, if you are flavour, you would go different, I think. I think it's smart to go different. Try something.
Yeah, if I would say I'm not back, I'd be starting on hards. Be on a faster compound in the end of the race, which is what
If I
Schumacher's
started
doing.
6th or below, I would have gone hards, but didn't make 3 corners.
Yeah, the problem
Like,
is, I
I
think,
might have.
the flavour is, as say, with those softs, I mean, the last 7 laps and now he's going to go like an extra like 5 laps on those hards, and then else you have to do, so he's pretty much
Yeah.
hoping for a safety car.
Technically, I got through sector 1. So,
Yeah, because you crashed in 2 corners into sector 2. Because you
yeah,
crashed
so
on that fat
statistically, it
right-hand
hasn't been my
after.
worst race this season.
So I've crashed where you crashed.
Yeah.
My argument was it was a realistic McLaren when I crashed there. No, realistic.
I haven't got an argument. I got complacent.
But if you think about the realistic McLaren last year taking corners with it, it didn't take corners. So.
Oh no, it didn't. I was in a realistic McLaren last season, and it was a nightmare to drive. Actually,
Well, the funny
it was
thing
good
is,
at Monza.
this is the legit thing though, right? That car probably gave me an advantage to playing this year's game. Because all it had was straight line speed, and that's all your setups are in this game. All people's setups are now literally for straight line speed, that's all they do. So really with the McLaren, the way it drove, you had to make it so it turn corners, but these cars don't turn corners, so... But I also use a lot of my setups are from 2018-19 game. But obviously the wings are different because you can have more wing now, but the percentage is still the same. Schumacher can have a look. Maybe. He is inside on BQ and he's got him easily. See you later. That is back
This
up
battle could be whole race long.
And the one person's loving life right now, Max in third. No penalties, and the two in front had penalties. He's just got to stay with them. It's going to be down to how fast Schumacher is on those mediums in that stint.
Ali's slowly catching on this fight as well, and so although he spun early on, don't rule Ali out because he could find something.
Well,
Very easy.
he's second fastest guy in qualifying, maybe might have been fastest. He only finished less than a tenth behind Active in quali, and he did get blocked by Active in qualifying. So that was that lap. I think Ali could have had pole. The lucky thing is for Ali though is that there's no point for pole. So
yeah, it's annoying. My first run in qualifying, I had the when I looked up at the end of the session, I had the overall best first sector, and then second sector. Then I lost it at that flat right, so I probably would have absolutely. I should have got pole. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think Ali lost about 3/10 being behind Active on that fast because he come around that corner and it was on that that fast right hand he got stopped behind Active.
Anyway, it's now a fourth-way fight for the lead.
Yeah, and
Ali.
Well, Air Max is
right
the one
on
that's
the back
made
of
the move though, because Air Max has moved up to second. So
He's going to start falling off here, I think.
and those mediums will be another 3 laps or so before we have to box, I think. Or so. I haven't gone to this view yet. It's all coming down to penalties. Is it looking like it might be a lot down to penalties? Problem is for Ali, yes, he's in 4th and he's been on this group now, but he's on the back of that group. He's going to have to try and get past 2 cars that are on the same strategy as him. So now he might even be looking at the undercut. Him or BQ could be.
Yep, this is going to be a race of strategy. Because Schumacher's got to go long to make his strategy work, and if there's a safety car, it screws him over a little bit.
Well, I think Schumacher's boxed in lap 16, I think.
Air Max 3 second. Ali's now in the next race lead.
Yeah,
So,
has Ali got any warnings?
I'll quickly check
Could
that.
come down to penalties. Callum's in the pit lane, and has he got damage then?
Ali
Look,
has
look.
1.
No, it's just a pit stop,
2.
so that's interesting. And he's got 2, yeah? So he's 1 warning away from a penalty.
Ali's got 2.
So I reckon he'll get a warning before the end of the race then. Right, so Callum boxed
He's on the
lap
back.
10 on
Ali,
2
you make the move on
halves.
BQ. Ali's passed.
Wait at 3
Up into
seconds.
P3.
Yeah, we've seen Ali go through. Right then, so I've got a funny feeling it is lap 11 or 12 for the mediums then, because Callum boxed last lap.
His tyres might have been really done though, 'cause he has spun a few times.
Well, he spun once, didn't he? So normally a lap earlier though. I think
Yeah,
I
true.
think he's gone for an undercut. We'll
I mean,
find
he's
out.
9th, he's stone last right now.
Yes,
So-
but he has boxed. Everyone else has still the well, the only person that's still got to box that hasn't boxed. Sorry, that person that has boxed is
Paul
Flavour, and they are
Schumacher.
boxing.
All three of them behind
All three of us
Schumacher.
followed, yeah. They
Boxing.
follow each other. So it is 11 laps.
I think they could trip over each other and Schumacher gets
The biggest problem they're
well,
going to
and
have
Iron.
is Iron, yeah. If Iron does stay out and does get in the way.
Ali was already there anyway. I was
Fair less time for stealing a pit lane.
5. Another penalty. Yeah, the drive
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, well, the one person that Iron being in front of them benefits is Air Max. Because you know for a fact, if Air Max gets on the back of Iron will not hold him up. And that's what
That's true.
could cause a problem for Ali. Ali might have to try and get past Air Max before they get to Iron, or hope they don't
Phillips
catch
is out
Iron
behind
for another 5
Flavour.
laps. Well, 6 laps this
Callum
week.
9. Oh, Callum's getting closer to this pack. So Callum theoretically could come out 6th. Maybe probably a bit too far behind for that, but he'll be close to Subset. So
I think he'll come out, it'll be behind, well, Subset will come out in front of him by like 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So that means that Schumacher will have to go 16 to 17 laps on hard tyres. Probably 17. It helped Schumacher and Schumacher majorly with Ali and Active both spinning it. Saying that, Active has just gone again.
now Callum could be 6th. After that, has he hit the wall?
That's what I'm thinking. As he hit the wall, we don't know.
He's going to drop. He's going to be stone dead last.
It's back underway, but yeah.
It doesn't look like he's got damage, so I think he's
I
got
think,
lucky there.
I think he's boxing anyway. He's going to have to box again to hard, so he's already boxed once. I think he is boxing. Looks like it. And Active is in the pit lane, so there you go. Callum moves up to 8th. And that just leaves 2 cars yet to box, and that is Schumacher and Iron are the only 2 cars that have not boxed yet.
Yeah.
This will be Ali past Air Max probably.
He's going to get him. He's going to be side by side into this awkward corner, which has caught me out a couple of times in qualifying.
I was wondering if he's going to switch back in, but no, he didn't in attempt to. And Air Max gets hold of it. But they're not gaining on Iron that much.
That helps Schumacher then. So you'll be quicker at the end of this race.
Yeah, but I say he'll be faster, but he's going to have to pass people. He's going to have to pass at least 3 cars, I think. I think he's going to have to pass Air Max, Ali, and BQ. What is the delta between them? Yeah, this is like 19 seconds to BQ, and I reckon the pit stop here is at least 20 seconds.
Yeah. So
Ooh, Ferrari in the grass.
Air Max. A Czech driver versus a French driver. This would be the Formula 3 race last season. So
Well, technically, you've got a British driver there too. BQ just behind it.
yeah.
Technically, if you put the fight for the race win is going to be between Schumacher, Air Max, Ali, and BQ, 2 British drivers against the Frenchman and the Czech Republic. Callum, 3-second time penalty. Remember, finish this race, you get points. And Fearless has got past Flavour and the DRS zone, and that moves Fearless up to P6. Flavour's down to 7. But they all have penalties, and I think Fearless has a 5 second, no? Has 8 seconds.
Yep, so
The next lap or the lap after, that Schumacher will be boxing. And then going for the S's, but yeah, not a lot going on. The only fight that's going on on track is for 3rd and 4th. Everything else is now separated by about a second.
race is long though. There are 13 laps or so.
Schumacher will be looking to say, Schumacher will be looking to box in a couple of laps, same as Iron. Iron's still 7 seconds down the road for Air Max as well though. I don't think they're going to see them. I mean, that also helps Iron though as well, by not getting held up with the fighting.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a prediction on this race. It's going to be hard, but I think this is between. It all depends with Ali's penalties. If he gets a penalty, it's between all three of Schumacher, Max, and Ali. But
even if Ali gets a penalty,
it is still between all three of them.
I think if Ali gets a penalty, it'll be between Air Max, Ali, and Schumacher. I don't think BQ's got the pace. You can see that in the last couple of laps he's dropping off. He's not as quick on those hards than he is on those mediums, so like compared to the other drivers.
Yeah.
But at the moment,
safety car could throw this wide open.
Once the pit stops are done and everyone has pitted, Max will be leading, Ali will be second, third will be BQ, fourth will be Schumacher, fifth will be Iron. It may even be Fearless actually. Might get in front of Iron actually. That would be close as well.
Fearless is 22 behind.
Actually no, yeah, it wouldn't be close, would he?
No.
No, I'm trying to work out because he's going to be, what? It's 25 seconds, well, roughly. Right, Ali, do you get past Air Max? You need to get away, you need to pull away. He finally
does
gets
get past.
in front, so does he pull away now? We've got no ERS left, and pretty much nor does Air Max. Callum, 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, it's going to happen eventually for Callum. I think it's his second.
Yeah, I think so. Penalties are 3 seconds for Schumacher, Iron and Ali get a score point penalty, and then Air Max and BQ 3 seconds. Fearless 8 seconds, Flavour 3 seconds, Callum 6 and Active 3. Iron in the pits, P2 in the pits, so he's going to come up behind BQ.
Oh, I'm interested to see where it comes out because he'll be on a faster tyre, which means he could probably make progress on the front.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be about 12 seconds behind.
Bit too far, I think. Yeah.
Well, it might be more than that by the time he does his actual half a lap
Might
before
be,
his tyres get up. He's got a lot to bring back. He's going to bring back a second lap area. I don't think he'll be doing that. The best he can look at is probably going to be 5th, but if he can get within, like I said, about 3 seconds of BQ, you don't know.
Iron's always been very good at penalties as well from when I
He's 9. Well, I say he's 9 seconds behind. Well, he's 12 seconds behind for the 3, and BQ's got 3 seconds. So technically, he's 9.
He's not out of it. Like he could still maybe end up on the podium, but it all depends on the penalty situation.
You'll have to push and then hope that BQ gets another penalty, I think.
Yeah.
And Ali is pulling away now from Air Max.
So I was hoping for a safety car. Because
Schumacher boxing. Yeah.
penalty.
Schumacher's in. Right then. It's all down to now as if BQ comes out in front of him, which I think he will. Which means Schumacher will have to overtake 3 cars to win this race. And he'll have to pull 3 seconds. No, he won't, because Air Max has just binned it.
Wow.
And no
about
front
Ryan.
wing as well, so he is in the pit lane and he'll put on a set of mediums. Soft won't go the
So
end.
that does help Iron. Iron could still get on the podium, and I'm kind of rooting for him right now. I think that'll be his best race of the year.
Schumacher comes out the pits and Nolly makes contact with BQ. BQ does go up to second. And Schumacher comes out in third.
But I think this race is Ali's to lose now.
Yeah, 100%. He shouldn't even have to push now super hard just to keep his time, keep it away from getting a penalty.
Or Callum, no spun it. Exit of the penultimate corner. Or the corner. So.
Same plays Air Max one. Air Max now comes out in 7th.
Callum,
And he gets a
only
penalty
3
with
seconds
it.
behind Air Max now.
Yeah, that'll grow though because of those. Yes, he's got 6 seconds of penalties now, but it means he can force it now for the next like 5 or 6 laps. Can afford to get a couple of penalties now.
Yeah.
It's going to be down to if Schumacher can reel in BQ, and he needs to reel him in and pass him within the next couple of laps. Otherwise, I don't see him catching Ali. But definitely P2's there now for Schumacher. That's probably all I think he's looking at now, though. Because realistically, he's got to find about 12 seconds.
Yep.
So it's definitely looking like it's a medium hard, though, not a hard medium. Because when those hard runners go out the pits, we're against those old hards. And they were, oh yeah, so they were quite a bit faster. Ali, 3-second time penalty. Okay, and this is all interesting now. It's now 9 seconds behind. A lot of flavour. You can see now Air Max within a second of him. Flavour 3-second time penalty. Both these drivers have 6 seconds now. And Air Max is right on his gearbox as well, so this should be an overtake on that DRS straight.
Yeah. Iron could end P2 here, I think. Trace?
He's 5.7 behind.
It's not out of the question.
And there goes the Ferrari of Air Max on flavour up to P6. Schumacher is on the back of BQ.
Yeah, it's nowhere near out of the question. I'm rooting for him, so.
He can't afford to pick up any penalties. If he picks up a penalty, he's over.
Yep.
So you were going to go and watch the football. I'm going to watch the football, but I'm not going outside to watch it.
Oh yeah, I
that.
was. Got called off. Frozen pitch.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Any of the lower league football's all going to get called off this sort of weather.
My other local
Schumacher,
game, isn't it?
P2.
King, Brackley vs Kingston is still going ahead, so.
Oh, he's being tagged. BQ's just tagged Schumacher.
Oh,
That's probably
now-
P1 gone now for Schumacher. I don't think he was getting him anyway, to be fair.
Now Iron is right into this fight.
It definitely is now. That's hurt PQ more than it's hurt Schumacher, to be fair.
Could have hurt both of them though.
I don't think it has. Oh yeah, I mean, it obviously hurt him, but I think it's going to hurt BQ more because of he's going to be the one that's going to have to face Irons first.
Yeah. Yeah, so many games have been postponed today, it's ridiculous.
The problem is that the issue is that we had all that rain, and then we've had a cold snap straight after all their rain. So
Yeah.
the rain has had
What game
nowhere
of
to
football
go.
are you going to
now.
watch? Oh, it's FA Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, Liverpool's playing, aren't they? Their replay.
Yeah, against Wolves.
There's another one as well, and there's it in Newcastle as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Newcastle knocked out by Sheffield Wednesday, I think.
Oh, and there goes BQ. So we're down to 8 cars. Safety
That
car.
could be a safety car.
It's a full
Yes.
safety car.
Iron can win this race.
Iron can now win this race. Does he box though? Does he box?
He's got the gap. He does have the gap.
He does have the gap, but for Pete guys in front box, this is the
It
issue
also
now.
depends on how long Sauce can go. How long did Flavour take them?
Dry fruit.
Flavour as well.
Oh wow.
How long did Flavour take his Sauce? Flavour took them 7.
laps. Yeah, 7 laps.
It's doable. I think I'd gamble it. In my
I
opinion.
think you've
That's
got
what
to-
I would. That's
I
what I
think they're going to have to because safety cars will be out for 3 laps or 2 laps at least.
So we'll see what Iron does. You got West Brom Chesterfield on.
Yeah.
Also we've got Wigan Luton, Swansea Bristol City. That'll be a close game.
That's a league game. though, isn't
Forest Green Birmingham. No, that's FA Cup.
it? Right then, Ali's in. Schumacher probably going to
Could have
follow.
probably gone to that.
Flavor's got another drive-through. Wow. Okay. Iron had probably has just thrown away the race win here.
Games have already been postponed to tomorrow.
What's going on with Flavor?
I don't know. Maybe he's just going to let everyone through.
Right. Ali has just got come out in front of Iron, and Iron has not boxed, but they've all boxed the mediums anyway, so they haven't gone the softs even when they have boxed. Flavor's got three drive-throughs. I think he's got 3, unless it's bugged out and it's not correct. Let me have a look. Is that what it say on here? No, it's just a drive-through. That's his
I'm
lap
trying to
times.
think. I'm trying to think of a football game to go to on Saturday. For Bristol City tickets.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, how is it?
Flavor's
get
got
to-
3 drive-throughs in a lap.
What?
And it's 2 exceeding
That's a
the
new
track limits.
That's a new one.
Jesus Christ. I think I've seen people get 2 drive-throughs on the one safety car, but not 3 in a lap. Right, so Ali boxed for mediums on, Irons didn't box and stayed on 5 lap hold mediums, Schumacher in 3rd on brand new set of mediums. Max is now 4th on 4 lap hold mediums. And 5, 6, 7 and 8 on the brand new set of softs.
I'm trying to think of a football game to go see, but I don't know which is easy to get to. For Saturday from Bath, Bristol City or Rovers are playing, but they're quite far away from Temple Meads, so it'd be a bit of a nightmare. How far away is Newport? It can't be too far, right? That's not far at all. But, yes. Yeah.
Apparently not getting safety car information. That'll be how Flavour got 2 drive-throughs then.
Right.
But like I said, they have to let the admins know that.
What has Air Max actually done? I don't. He stayed out.
Yeah, he stayed out. So did Iron.
Iron P2.
So they've done most of the race, so the race results will stand. Anyway, come out of lap 21, didn't it? So the race results will stand.
So if it stays like this, Iron wins. And I think many people would have predicted that before the race. I certainly didn't. So
Anyone would have predicted it, to be fair. Not with who's in the lobby as well.
yeah.
Safety cars should be coming in.
So Ali needs a good restart if he's going to keep his win. And Iron has got to just not get penalties. Probably got a nosebleed up in 2nd place. So
Right, back underway then. And that is Schumacher on Iron, and Iron will hold on to it.
he needs to do that
No, he's
because Schumacher's going to have pace.
Yeah, Schumacher's got him. Brand new, those brand new mediums.
That's important. Now's
Fearless 3-second time penalty. I feel sorry for Flavour. The problem is because they played over half the race, the results are going to stand. Those drive-throughs, he wouldn't have finished at the back if it wasn't for them.
true. Subset still isn't out of this because we know he's got pace. He's somehow going to end up finishing 4th. I think Air Max is another 3.
It's all about constructors now, really, like for Ferrari and Aston. But I mean, that fight's probably gone now. It's looking like Iron's going to get 3rd, and Air Max might get 5th. If it was an awfully wide, then that'll be probably, well, it probably wouldn't be a warning. Fast lap alley, 36.933. Pretty much going to see Flavour do 3 pit stops now.
So Air Max under pressure from a Fearless.
Yeah, Fearless on the
Active is
outside.
also here.
Well, Max needs to do everything he can to hold Fearless off, because the longer he can hold him off, it helps out Iron. Literally everything that Max is doing now is saving Iron. Those softs will only decent for 2 laps, and then they will not be faster than those mediums. So, by saying that, I think they will be over Iron, because Iron's a 7 lap hold, 8 lap hold, aren't they? Sorry. So, oh, inside there is an Alpine, and there is Active having a look, a side by side. don't think Active is going to be able to get there. Nope. So, and that means Fearless will hold on to that position for now. Comes Active on the inside this time.
Crept away from Iron now, so...
And Active moves up to P5. Fearless now 6.
So Ali's going to win this, it seems, as long as he doesn't make a mistake.
That's the penalties there, and as you can see, Ali and Schumacher both have 3 seconds, but that will be a 1 and 2. Iron will take third. Max is
Iron
at
will be
9
happy with
seconds,
third as well.
so I think Max is going to get 5th after all this, and Active will get 4th. And Fearless will be 6th, 7 will be Callum, and 8 will be Flavor. Flavor was literally the only person to get screwed by that safety car.
Wow.
Now none that drive well. Yeah, so he's now down 9 seconds behind. Well, 9-second penalty, and he's 29 seconds behind because of it. Going to be more than that by the time we come out of pits, but yeah. Difficult though, it literally affects one person. Or affected one person.
Yeah. Although, I think it's better affecting one person than affecting everyone, in my opinion, but...
Well, if it affects
just unlucky.
Yeah, if it affects everybody and everyone gets drive-throughs, then it would be more of a shout to not count the race results. But then they've also done 75% of the race before the safety car come out, so the results will still stand either way. Final lap of the race. Alright, look, it doesn't look like anything's going to change. I mean, Air Max is on the back of Irons, but there's absolutely no point in passing him. It would be a silly move really for teammates as well. Active is the one that might try and pass him, but then again, he's got 3 seconds, which will again be pointless. He's not going to get anywhere unless anything happens between them. There's our race winner, and he's just got to bring it home. And they literally have 1.5 hands on the trophy title. No Steph, with no Steph here as well, so
we'll see if we get tickets for Southampton versus Aston Villa. Have a look. Is it easy to get to? Barely.
Should be from where you are, yeah.
If I can get tickets, I might go.
Well, Iron and Max are swapping places, but I'm not too sure why Max is trying to, and now Active's going to get past Max, but again, doesn't really matter. They'll swap places anyway after results are finished. But for round number 20 from Austin, USA, and that is Ali wins the race again, and probably does win the championship today. Not quite, but theoretically, I think he's got it. Schumacher second, Iron will take third, Active will be 4, 5 will be Air Max if he doesn't, well, he does die across the line, but he doesn't actually die. Fearless will jump down to 7th after Callum crossed the line, so Callum will move up to 6th, 7th will be Fearless, and 8th will be Flavour. I'm going to say it's a shame though, because I mean, those 3 drive-throughs, yes, I mean, this 15 sec, well, between 12 and 15 seconds of drive-through, so he probably still would have finished 8th. Well, it don't depend on penalties though, wouldn't it? So you can't really say that. But yeah. All penalties that people had. I mean, Flavour had 6 seconds before that. Actually, he had 9, didn't he? So probably would have still finished 8th. Crap though. So many bugs. But we did do 75% of the race. So.
Story of this game, to be totally honest. So
It was a weird one though, because no one went anywhere. Like the host was in the lobby and everything. So I don't understand why that did that. But yeah.
Yep. Iron driver of the day.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep. Only one without penalties. So.
Only one without penalties and already qualified too.
Yep. It was a good race. Yeah. Not for me. Mine lasted about 6 corners.
Well, that happens, like.
That's a story of me this game, actually.
It's a story for a lot of people, to be fair. Right, let's just classifications. Let's just classify results. I'll say it properly in a second. Ali wins it from second with a 1:36.638 fast lap of the race for Ali as well. So yeah, it just wraps everything up in one go. I think he does get close to it winning it. I don't think he has won it yet, but he gets very close. I think he's not quite on the 60 or 2-point gap he needs. I think he's 50 something. Schumacher takes second, so I think Schumacher might jump above Air Max now. It'll be close between them two as well for, I think, 3rd place in the championship. Iron takes home 3rd, the other podium with no time penalties, only driver not to get a penalty in this race. 4th is Active, 5 is Air Max, 6 is Callum, 7 is Fearless, and 8 is Flavour. DNS for BQ, Iron, and Harry. I mean, the thing is though, the constructors now goes a bit further, deeper now as well. I mean, Aston don't really gain anything. Well, I think it'll be closed now actually. I think Aston will still hold off Aston, but it'll be I think they do gain a couple of points there. That'd be interesting to see 2 races to go. Right then, gold on Friday, hopefully. Touch wood, and hopefully we do have a race on Friday for gold. For round number 20 at USA. They did have one last week, but there was only 8 cars, so it wasn't streamed as such, so... It is what it is. Hopefully we do have it streamed next week if we have more drivers. On Friday, 6 PM UK time for gold, and next week for Mexico will be silver with 2 rounds to go. Thank you, Harry, for joining me.
Yep, no problem.
And thank you everybody for watching.
I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to finish the race, but...
You can't after too much.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you everybody hopefully on Friday. If not, we do catch you all next week for round number 21 at Mexico.